Brought to you by Lean Body, the #1 protein shake in gyms across America.
Come on. Let's go. Come on. Up. Come on. Here we go. Come on. Yeah. Come on. Word. Come on. Yes. Right. Finish
What is up, guys? So, fresh off the first spicy set of the ArmDay. Started with JM presses today. We're inside of 4 weeks. Here in another 2 days, we'll be inside of 3 weeks. So closer to 3 than 4 at this point. And sound like a broken record, but I'm feeling it physically. But I cannot be in a better spot mentally. Still having fun training, you know, getting everything else done and not being pissed off about it. Very much so in a I get to do instead of I have to do mood still. So, and right now we've gotten into the fun part. I'm legitimately changing every day right now. That's just fun to see. It makes me want to work harder. So today's no different. About to wreck our upper body legs and then do some abs and pose.
Oh. Yep. Come on, you got more. Oh.
Don't touch this one.
Come on. Yes. Come on. All the way up. Good.
Whew. Someone said, like, I went to try the JM press and I was wondering why they were all going so light, and then I found out.
That's amazing.
Yeah, last time I close grip bench press, I did 315 for 20. These are heavy.
Yeah.
All right, guys, so first exercise up today is the JM press. JM stands for John Meadows. Rest in peace. If you don't know who he is, go look him up. He is one of the best to ever do it in our industry. So shout out to John. But JM press is basically going to be like a hybrid skull crusher close grip bench press. And the biggest things you want to keep in mind when you're doing it, when you set up, have the bar, your hands about shoulder width. You want to have the bar roundabouts between your chin and your nose. It's going to be person dependent, depending on your limb length. And as you do the exercise, you want to focus on lowering the bar while keeping your elbows close. You don't want to go like that to do it. You want to keep everything in a straight line, which is really going to maximize that elbow flexion, which is the job for your tricep. So what we're after. So
Come on, bro. Good. Come on. Good job. That's it. Come on. Go.
Why should it call me? Cause what are you in front of you? Says she
That's how it's done. Come on.
Yep. Come on, finish that. And one. Keep it moving.
Come on.
Yep. Yep. All right, guys. So three good hard working sets of those JM presses. From there, we are moving on to a cuff tricep extension. Gonna do 3 working sets here too. Reason that we start with both the tricep exercises and then move on to biceps is, especially the JM press, it's a pretty high demand movement compared to a bicep curl. So, you know, we always start by prioritizing our big movements in any session. Arms is no different. So started with the JM press, coming over to the cuff extension. We did 2 sets with both arms. We're gonna do the third and final one with single arm. Then we're gonna move on from there to a dumbbell or a strive preacher curl. I don't know which one yet, I haven't decided. Yep.
Come on, bro.
Don't touch this one.
Come on. Come on.
End one.
Yep. Make it look easy. Come on.
Sorry I made you do a curl at the end.
Oh, it wasn't that bad. Come on.
Yep. And one. Yep. Yep. Talking about having legs for arms. Those are legs for arms. Shout out to my boy Nick. Looking forward to seeing him in October. Officially been training harder than most people could ever imagine training for more than half of my life now.
Come on, bro.
I started training when I was 13 for football, and by the time I was 15, I was training 5 days a week. Could count on my hands how many workouts I'd miss in a year. I was going to school every day with lunch, like 5 or 6 snacks and 2 protein shakes. You know, very much so became serious about it, you know, from the time I was 14, 15 on, and I'm 32 now. So more than half my life, we've been grinding. Ooh, spicy. All right, well, so we finished up triceps. Like I said, 3 working sets of JM press, 3 working sets of cuff extensions. The first 2 were bilateral. The third one was unilateral. From there, we went on to the Strive preacher curl, which will alternate between that and dumbbell preacher curl. Still aiming to do the same thing, which is to really, you know, load that mid to shorten position. 2 working sets there, and then come over here and finish up with a, I would call it step forward, but we're seated. So seated forward cable curl, basically aiming to get really good tension in the stretch and keeping it there and basically almost drag curling it up. You don't want to end up like this to complete the rep. So upper arm pretty much frozen, getting a good stretch in the stretched position and getting a good contraction without going like that with your upper arm. Yes, sir. I'm like the mom from Mean Girls, you know, watching him perform with the camcorder in between my sets, you know, gotta cheer on the boys. It's as close as Jordan gets to a tank top. Slightly cut off sleeves. Sore from last time. So we started last session because I watched Terrence do them. And Terrence has way better abs than I do. He did the sit-ups you've seen us do, like Roman chair-esque sit-ups, but he also did these oblique sit-ups, and my abs were sore to the touch for 4 days from it, so they're still slightly sore from it today, but time to do it again. Alright guys, that is a wrap on arms and abs. Today was an awesome session. Not gonna lie, I was feeling pretty low energy when I walked in today, but you know, we got it done. Having great sessions with Jordan and Roy right now, really bringing good energy, so appreciate the hell out of them for that. But like I said during the session, JM press, then cuff extensions. We did 3 working sets of pop for each of those exercises, then moved on to biceps. We did 2 working sets of the strive curl, 2 working sets of the seated cable curl, and then 1 burnout at the end, just alternating dumbbell curls. For abs, we did like Roman chair-esque sit-ups in the reverse hyperbench, and then we did oblique crunches in the reverse hyperbench, and then did 3 working sets of just cable crunches over the cables. So, you know, thwacked arms and abs today, and now I need to go take a check-in for Ben. So show y'all what we're working with right now inside of 4 weeks.